Zach Pickoff here, and welcome back to another lesson video. Today, I will be doing a general overview of the next part in our accounting unit, which is part 3. So let's jump right into the video. Alright, so as I had stated before, I'm going to be doing a general overview of the next part in our accounting unit, which is part 3. And in this part of accounting, we will be continuing to learn about how to account for a merchandising business that's organized as a corporation, but this time we'll be dealing with adjustments and valuation. In chapters 9 through 16, we learned about how to account for a merchandising business that was organized as a corporation. And we covered topics ranging from journalizing purchases and cash payments all the way up to recording adjusting and closing entries for a corporation. Now in this part, we will be continuing to account for a merchandising business that's organized as a corporation, but this time, as I said, we'll be dealing with adjustments and also valuation. And the business that we'll be using throughout these next 6 chapters is Restaurant Supply Company. So it says that Restaurant Supply Company, which is the business described in part 3, is a retail merchandising business that's organized as a corporation. The business purchases and sells a wide variety of cooking and restaurant supplies and equipment. Restaurant Supply purchases its merchandise directly from the manufacturers and distributors. Restaurant Supply also rents the building in which the business is located. Okay, so now I will be going over the different chapters. So in chapter 17, we'll be learning about how to account for uncollectible accounts receivable. In chapter 18, we'll be learning about how to account for plant assets and depreciation. In chapter 19, we'll be learning about how to account for inventory. In chapter 20, we'll be learning about how to account for notes and interest. In chapter 21, we'll be learning about how to account for accrued revenue and expenses. And lastly, in chapter 22, we'll be learning about how to prepare end of fiscal period work for a corporation. And each one of these pictures give you an overview of what the chapters will look like. So this is chapter 17. This is chapter 18. This is chapter 19. This is chapter 20. This is chapter 21. And this is chapter 22. Alright, so the last thing that I'm going to be talking about in this general overview of part 3 is the chart of accounts for Restaurant Supply Company. So starting with the general ledger balance sheet accounts. All asset accounts will have 4-digit numbers beginning with 1. So as you can see, we have all of the current asset accounts, and they're listed right here. And we have the plant asset accounts, and they're listed right here. All liability accounts will have 4-digit numbers beginning with 2. So as you can see, we have all of the current liabilities that are listed here, and also here as well. All stockholders' equity accounts will have 4-digit numbers beginning with 3. So as you can see, we have all of these stockholders' equity accounts that are listed right here. Moving on to the income statement accounts, all operating revenue accounts will have 4-digit numbers beginning with the number 4. So as you can see, we have all of the operating revenue accounts, and they're listed right here. All cost of merchandise accounts will have 4-digit numbers beginning with 5. So as you can see, we have all of the cost of merchandise accounts, and they're listed right here. All operating expense accounts will have 4-digit numbers beginning with 6. So as you can see, we have all of the operating expense accounts that are listed right here, and also here as well. All other revenue accounts will have 4-digit numbers beginning with 7. So as you can see, we have the other revenue accounts, and they're listed right here. All other expense accounts will have 4-digit numbers beginning with 8. So as you can see, we have the other expense accounts, and they're listed right here. And lastly, all income tax expense accounts will have 4-digit numbers beginning with 9. So as you can see, we only have one income tax expense account, and it's listed right here. And it says that the chart of accounts for Restaurant Supply Company is illustrated here for ready reference as you study Part 3 of this textbook. Okay, so that is pretty much a general overview of Part 3. In the next video, I will be going over Chapter 17 and also reading over the 17-1 text. All right, hope to see you then. Bye.